What's up, guys? Welcome back to Odd Arcade. This is Cody. If this is your first time, welcome. This is a brand new PlayStation channel. Would love to see you guys here. Feel free to subscribe. Today we are talking about the tweet that Sony just put out this morning, revealing that there will be a PlayStation 5 showcase sort of broadcast this Wednesday at 1 p.m. Pacific. That will be next week on Wednesday. What is going to be at this event? What do we think they will show off? That's what we're here to talk about. So there's three things I think they're going to show, and I'm going to break those down for you. The first of which being the UI. So I think Sony is going to show off the UI here. They are sort of like the PlayStation 4 event where they showed off sort of the social aspect, how to add friends, how you can share your content on PlayStation, and how it connected to social media. They're going to have all that here. They're going to show you the actual menus, moving around, how everything works, what it looks like, the customization options, all that sort of thing. Secondly, I think they're going to reveal the price here. Xbox conveniently had their price sort of leaked, or the actual console leaked last week. And Microsoft just said, forget it, we're coming out with it. Here's the pricing on the Series S. Here's the pricing on the Series X. They laid everything out, and now Sony has a chance to go 5 or 6 days later. So Sony will be going this Wednesday. I think this was probably planned all along. I believe Xbox's was actually planned for next week as well, but it got leaked. The pricing here, I think Sony is going to match Xbox at the top end with the Series X at $499. I think the PlayStation disc version will be $499. This is what I've always thought. The discless version, I think they're going to target $399, and this is something I've thought for months now. I knew Xbox was going to come out with a Series S. I wasn't sure if it was going to be like a $50 sort of dongle to be able to stream games to, or if it was going to be sort of a lower powered console, which it is confirmed to be now. But with that console being $300, that is a great low-end market price. That's going to capture that market. There's no way, I don't think Sony can go down to $350 to match that. That is just Sony would be losing so much money for the hardware that's in the PlayStation 5. That console is an actual next-gen console. The Series S, as you can see in a previous video, is basically a beefed up Xbox One X. It's got a SSD, RDNA 2 tech, some light ray tracing, and sort of an unlocked mode in it, so you can hit 120 FPS and 1080p if developers allow for it. But it's honestly an Xbox One X with some beefier internals and similar graphical performance, in all honesty. So it's technically really not a next-gen system. It's a halfway jump. And that's kind of disappointing because it's going to hold devs back, and that's going to be the new lowest common denominator for these third-party games. But regardless, I don't think Sony's going to match that price, and I don't think it's wise for them to. I think that is there's too much tech to go there. So it wouldn't be profitable. I think you see $399 for the PlayStation 5 discless or the digital edition. And then there is a rumor that Xbox is coming out with a Series V or a Series 5 edition that's a discless sort of Series X. That's interesting. I don't think anyone really cares. And I don't see that being a massive difference price-wise there either. We'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But regardless. And last but not least, games. I think Sony has been holding back some game releases for this event in lieu of Xbox's event. I think they wanted to hold back some just in case Xbox showed off some things they didn't show in their first event. And I think this is the time when you're going to see God of War here, guys. I've seen it talked about. I've seen the rumors float around the internet for a while now. God of War is most likely going to be revealed here at this event. I don't know that it's going to be a launch title. It may just be a 2021 title, but I think you're at least going to see something about it here. And I think Sony has another game up their sleeve, at least one more, and I think that is going to be SOCOM. And this is the one I'm most excited about. Guerrilla hired in sort of some design architects, some people who sort of know the tactical shooting genre away from the Rainbow Six Siege team a while back. I think around 2018, they kicked up a second sort of shooter division of Guerrilla, and I think this is the game they're working on. There was a 4chan leak where a guy sort of put out some information about what this game might be, and sort of encrypted in the text there. You could see SOCOM spelled out. I think that's what they're going to show off here, guys. And it could be another Killzone game. That would be fine too, but I'm really excited, and I think a lot of people are excited for SOCOM, and I think they're going to bring it back. It would be a big get for Sony to do that, because I just think they're lacking in that shooter category in general, especially sort of competitive shooters. And I think SOCOM's a perfect get for that, perfect sort of series to revamp for that. The game sort of got hurt on PlayStation 3 when they had that PlayStation network outage, and right when the game came out, that was a disaster. So I hope Guerrilla does a good job on this game, if that is in fact what it is, and I hope they honestly make it crossplay between PlayStation 5 and PC. I would love to see streamers get a hold of this game and finally play it and sort of bring people into the PlayStation ecosystem that way. I doubt Sony will do it, knowing their sort of strategy throughout the years. They may make it just locked to the console, but I think it'll be a great game for their portfolio nonetheless. And with that being said, the only other games I can see you getting at this event that I know of, I think Sony has gone out, and from everything I've heard from news outlets, but they have gone aggressively into putting money and throwing money at third parties to get exclusive content on the PlayStation platform. An example of that being sort of the Spider-Man character on the Avengers game. I think you're going to see a lot of that here. Supposedly, they've outbid Xbox for a lot of this stuff, outbid Microsoft for a lot of this third-party exclusive content, and you may see some of that revealed here as well. So beyond that, the last thing I can think of is, I don't know if any of you follow Colin's Last Stand or Colin Moriarty. Feel free to check him out. He has a podcast called Sacred Symbols. I'm a big fan, big follower for years now, but feel free to go out and check him out on Patreon. One thing they had mentioned is that the developers of Resistance 3 on their Twitter page, or Resistance in general on their Twitter page, have been for a while now putting out sort of content related to Resistance, sort of teasing content related to Resistance. And they think they don't understand why this would be the case if they weren't releasing something. And they think it's going to be a trilogy. So the original trilogy may come out in a remastered form. And that might be announced as well. So I was never a huge Resistance fan, but I could see that being, you know, a sort of a big, hey, here's Resistance Trilogy HD remaster. Here you go for the brand new console on launch. That would be a big deal. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you enjoyed. Don't if you didn't. Have a great day, and God bless. Peace.